Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Meme and Die podcast. I am one of your hosts, Musio, and I am joined, of course, by the dashing Cord_Gamer.
Hello.
And the beautiful Noc.V.
How's it going?
If you don't know what our shebang is, we are a gaming news podcast and also just a little bit of I guess like our lives and opinions on some other things podcast. We usually do that toward the beginning. Speaking of which, to help you guys get to know us better, we're going to be asking our weekly questions. This week we have two, and these are big. The first question.
Big? How big? How big?
They're big.
They're on a scale of 1 to your mom. How big are we talking?
Dude, come on, bro. No.
Oh my
God. Also, side note, I am recording this while lying down in a bed, and I have my microphone like held in my hand. So if there's background, there's going to be background noise. So just a little forewarning. If you hear anything weird, it's probably me. But the first question is, do you wipe standing up or sitting down? I sit down. Knock.
I sit down.
Cord.
I do jumping jacks while wiping.
You do jumping jacks? Wow.
Yeah, jumping jacks. Yeah, like,
That's
like, why not get your exercise in while you're wasting time on the toilet? You know what I mean?
So you're a
Once I
stander
thought
for
we're
sure.
actually going to agree on something.
No, he's a stander for sure because he's being insecure about it and not answering the question. So I'm just going to assume that you stand up whenever you wipe your butt.
Oh, dude, hell no.
And I will make fun of you accordingly.
Hell no, I'm a sitter. I don't even know. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone would ever fucking stand and wipe. That just sounds
Apparently
painful.
That that's a thing.
That just sounds
that's
painful.
That's why I have
idea.
this question down. Apparently, it's a thing. Like half. It's like a pretty even half and half. People sitting down and standing up.
No way.
There's no way. There's no fucking way.
It couldn't be half.
Yeah. It's close to half. It's not exactly, but it's closer than you would think it would be, and that's terrifying.
See, here's the thing. That's probably like a Pew Research for like it's that maybe it's like. Or something. Well, like there's no way they interviewed every single person on Earth to get the real percentage.
True.
So if they just had a lot of stand-up wipers in their survey, then of course the results are going to be skewed from reality.
Depending on the sample size, like it's going to correct for that kind of shit. I just wonder if like how many people thought just to fuck with people and say, "Oh yeah, I'd stand up."
Here's the thing. It's been argued and debated many a time, and I was just kind of curious to see if we were a house divided, which apparently we are not.
For once, we're not.
Yeah, that's crazy. That like never happens. It'll happen with this next
we
question.
We do have
though.
another question though.
Yeah. This is about to decide our fates.
Oh, what's our fates?
Cats or dogs? Are you a cat person or a dog person? I like cats. Knock.
Do I have to choose? Like, do I have to pick a side here?
You have to pick one.
I have to pick a side.
If you right now saw like a little baby kitten and a little baby puppy, which one would you go for?
Dogs.
Dang! Wow. Okay.
Did you say both?
No, he said dogs.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
To be fair, I'm actually allergic to cats. So.
Wow.
He's allergic to cats, man. Give him a break.
Biased much?
I mean, I could take Claritin every day.
Oh God, no! Don't do that. It's not worth it. All right, Cord. Cats or dogs?
So the question is, if there's a little cute kitten and a little cute pup at my feet, which one would I take?
Okay, no. Okay, picture. Okay, I want you to put yourself in this situation. So your wife, and your 70 kids are all walking downtown past the pet store.
This is already a very unrealistic situation, but okay, continue.
Oh, okay. So you and your 3 wives and your 70 kids are walking down Main Street.
There we go. 3 wives. Sorry, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And
I didn't know you were
all
Mormon.
of a sudden, a bright holy light descends upon you and your 3 wives and your 70 kids. And there are 2 hands that appear. They are the hands of God. They're shining bright. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
And in them is a small kitten.
Yeah.
And the other one is a small puppy. Which one do you take?
I take my 3 wives and walk away.
What? No, okay. So another thing.
Okay.
You hear the voice of God.
He's the hater of all animals.
You hear the voice of God. He's like, you must pick one, otherwise you will die.
Well, he tells me to pick one. I just give him a bird. I pick the bird.
What the? It looks like you've been smited. That's so unfortunate.
You would dare insult God.
Your family of 3 wives, 70 children, and yourself are all smited.
Damn, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, like,
unfortunate.
Boom. Lightning strikes down. All
Well,
because you didn't pick
just in case
you would condemn yourself and your family to eternal damnation.
Damn.
Because you wouldn't pick a fucking side.
That's really unfortunate.
One of your kids, one of your kids has to live on with the memory of knowing that they could have stopped all of this.
Well, see, I think
that could have stopped all of this if they just picked the kitten or the puppy.
I think the real solution is that I just need to make sure I stop marrying at 2 wives. Therefore, I'll never run into this exact scenario, and we'll be A-okay.
Okay, but would you pick the cat or the dog? In order to save your now singular child from a life of despair.
You know what? I'll pick them both, and then bring out my 12-gauge shotgun, and we'll be A-okay.
Okay, but which one did you go for first? Which one did you grab first?
I used 1 shell. Do you think I'm using 2 shells, bro? I'm efficient.
You shot one of them.
No, I shot both of them.
Which one are you shooting?
I shoot both of them with the same bullet.
You shoot both of them?
Yeah, shoot both of them with a shotgun. Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
I'm efficient.
Your fate is sealed. Your fate is sealed. Your fate is sealed. Oh,
bro,
no.
God didn't say I had to raise the fucking puppy and kitten. He just said pick one. I picked both of them.
Oh my God.
You're a horrible father.
You really are. Yeah, you're leaving your
Hey, I make it up with my dad jokes, okay? It's my one trait, one redeeming trait.
Guarantee you do not.
Oh my gosh. Well, your one child who survives won't even get to hear the dad jokes. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it anymore. It's also your youngest child who's like a baby of like 2 months old.
Damn, really getting me in the feels here.
Yeah. I'm just going to make this worse and worse until you pick an answer.
That's really unfortunate.
Also, the kid is crippled.
I don't think you have a good life with me alive anyways. Like he's not going to be having a good time. He's not going to be having a good time even if I'm alive, man. All right.
But he's destined to become exactly like Stephen Hawking, like a genius. This kid is a prodigy. And you know this because as you were smitten, God transmits this into your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. I really don't. I'm so confused what the original question was at this point. I think we should just move on.
Do you like cats or do you like dogs?
Do you like cats or do you like dogs more?
I don't have any sort of predisposition to either of them. Cats are cuddly and fuzzy, and they're just nice fuck off creatures. But dogs
he likes cats.
But dogs are more playful, and they can be more of a companion in some ways, and they also offer home protection depending on what type of dog you get. So there are pros and cons to both.
I have a home defense chihuahua.
You're literally.
I said they can be.
Bro, little rat.
I didn't say they are. Watch my language.
No.
Jesus. You know, I'm a chicken person. Fuck off. I choose the chicken.
Oh my god. This guy
at least
sucks.
you get eggs.
Exactly.
Ugh. Okay, well, there's enough of that. Now let's get into the news. First things first, minor thing, but also a cool thing. There's talks of a Duke Nukem movie in Hollywood. It'll be made by the same studio that made Cobra Kai. I can't remember the name of it. Oh gosh, I really can't remember the name of it. I should have written it down. but they bought the rights to use Duke Nukem and his image, and they've already like kind of been in the talks of doing a movie. It also features somebody who was on the team of the Assassin's Creed movie. And so I don't have
that movie's doomed. It's doomed. It's doomed. Yeah. Forget about it.
Well, okay, but Cobra Kai is cool. So like, we're
doomed.
I don't know. But this
you
is
said
the
first Assassin's Creed movie. That's not good.
Yeah. But this is the first time that Duke Nukem as an IP has been, I guess, heavily used since I believe it was Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Since that crappy game came out. So it'll be interesting. It's been like almost, I think 20, maybe 25 years. No, just 20. Probably just 20 years since that game came out. And so it'll be an interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the king claims his throne once again.
Yeah, I don't know how they can use that character in the exact same way without making significant changes to his character.
Yeah,
and not get canceled.
Yeah.
I don't think Duke Nukem is going to be... He's either not going to be true to what he actually is or going to be very unsuccessful.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, all I hope for is that they play Hail to the King by whatever that band was.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Avenged Sevenfold?
Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold. That's all I want. All I want is like Duke Nukem walking away from an explosion, not looking at it, sunglasses on, cigarette in his mouth, and then Hail to the King. I just want that. That's all I want. Okay, Hollywood, make it happen. All right.
It could be good. It could be good, honestly.
I feel like if they do it in the light of a cheesy action movie, it'll be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as you couldn't possibly do it in a way that like takes itself seriously. The games never took themselves seriously. It was always a massive joke. So if they really cling to that and like really make it as a parody of action films, it could work.
It could work.
Yeah.
There's a chance of it working. I think there's a higher chance of it not working. And it's
who would play Duke Nukem?
What?
Who would play Duke Nukem?
I have not, but
John
I know.
Cena. Please, John Cena. Oh my God, please, John Cena.
That would be almost perfect.
So or Arnold Schwarzenegger. That would be cool.
I think he's a little too old.
He's too old for it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in his Terminator days. Yeah.
Who else would be good?
See, if 40 years ago, 10 years before the actual game IP came out, if he had played that character, it would have been perfect.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it doesn't flop. And I hope that it's cool and good.
Probably going to flop.
We can all hope.
Will. Speaking of things flopping, Cord, tell us about Stalker 2.
Yeah, so Stalker 2 has been delayed once again until 2023. Stalker 2 is the successor to Stalker, which was like a 2010, I want to say, RPG based off of like it's like a Russian RPG where like you're outside of Chernobyl and it's like you're having to like fight different like radiation beasts, and like it's kind of like a Fallout New Vegas, like the Russian Fallout New Vegas in a way. And the team that's making it is Ukrainian, and because of obvious things, they have been running through some trouble of actually being able to get their work done. So it was officially postponed, or it's been officially postponed, with most likely a release slate in about a year from now in 2023.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you were right when you said it was about Russians, because Chernobyl itself is in Ukraine.
Oh, it
is.
So it's actually kind of interesting that a game about something in Ukraine is made by Ukrainians.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because they're the one that's most.
Yeah, it does.
They'd be most familiar with it. They would be the most affected by it culturally and otherwise.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Cheeky Biriki Tomka.
I never played the original Stalker. It looked like a really good game.
I haven't either.
That's literally where the whole like Russian like hard base, like that whole meme started. was because
Really?
of it was because of the one dude. There's like this one guy in like a bunker or something, and he says like "Chiki Briki Dantka" or something like that, and then people would use that before a bass drop, and like that's how that started.
Damn, the more you know.
This game's got lore.
Shebrek, Tripaloski, and all that other stuff. Whatever. Tripaloski. Good music. Good music. Anyways. Noc, tell us about this drama. Tell us about some drama. Let's see.
Yeah, if I can remember enough of it, I didn't write down any fucking notes.
Oh boy, do I have to take? Do I have to take?
I wouldn't say you need to take over, but just like chime in as you would usually do.
All right.
I'm also kind of in on this.
So there is a YouTuber called Noc.V who, oh God, where do I begin? I guess the real controversy with YouTube came from him doing Elden Ring review that was probably in the majority of the internet's opinion, probably overcritical because everybody loved Elden Ring. And a lot of people made, I guess, commentary of this specific review. Most notably, probably the Actman, which is kind of the center of this drama. To which Noc.V used YouTube's copyright system. And we've talked about YouTube copyright a fuck ton on this podcast. He uses the copyright system to take down and copyright claim other people's videos, like specifically the videos, criticizing his review.
Right.
I guess where do we go from here? Cole, do you want to chime in?
Yeah, no, I got you. So, so the Actman made a video of like going over some YouTubers' stupid takes over Elden Ring because like there are things that you can criticize about the game for sure. I have my criticisms of the game, but a lot of some criticisms that he found were just very goofy, silly, and or disingenuous, showing that they hadn't played the game much at all. In like very simple things of like, oh, look, they taught you this thing literally in the tutorial. And one of the YouTubers that was highlighted was this guy, Noc.V, who's like a TV reviewer in a way.
Yeah.
And he also made this Elden Ring review. Well, after the Actman put out this video, Noc.V tried to copy strike Actman's video for including parts of his video in his video. If you're following.
Right.
And so that
they even went to the point of getting him demonetized too.
Yeah. Yes. This has been happening. This is like a story that has been evolving for the past 2 months that I've definitely been keeping track of, because I guess the Actman is one of the very first YouTubers I really, really fell in love with in a way, I suppose.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, this is personal to you.
Just a little bit, yeah. He's my first and only YouTuber that I Patreon to. So, but anyways, then like a month ago, the Actman made a video talking about how, look, this guy Noc.V, he's abusing the copyright system, and this isn't like the first time he's done it. He's done it with other people, like even some smaller creators with the same Elden Ring review and all of this stuff. And then Quantum, he started harassing the Actman, and he even went as far as he went and he basically doxed the Actman's mom by calling her, saying like, oh, hey, you need to get control of your son, instead of talking directly to the Actman. He went through his mom, which was very weird and creepy. And he was bragging about it. And so then the Actman, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks later at this point, he made an hour-long video basically going over all of the aspects that Noc.V has broken the YouTube conduct, because the more and more Noc.V got involved with the situation, the more and more the Actman started basically researching this guy and realizing, wow, this guy's a real dirtbag. And he has broken, there are more aspects of the YouTube guidelines this man hasn't broken than has broken, which is just how bad he is from harassing I'm
assuming you mean the other way around. There's more that he has broken than hasn't broken.
Yes. That is what I meant.
Okay.
From like harassing minorities to being very toxic to other creators in many different spaces and all of this stuff. And about 4 days after that video was released, the Ackman received a community strike on that video for sexual misconduct. The only thing that really was sexually misconduct on that was a very poorly photoshopped cucumber on Quantum TV's face, which is very mild. You could argue for a possible strike, but not to completely like take down the video or whatever.
I don't even know if it's that egregious. I mean, for any kind of punishment.
I would say there is an argument to be made because it was in context of of Quantum TV being very homophobic, which is why they posted the cucumber on his face. So it was in a way sexually expletive in the context. So there is an argument there. There is an argument, not saying it's right or not, but you could make sense of that. And then like the Ackman, because the Ackman repealed that community strike, and within 30 minutes, it was manually reviewed and going, yes, this is fine. This is a correct ban. And then 2 of his other videos were immediately demonetized, and his whole channel was demonetized. In very quick
is there
succession.
Somebody at YouTube working that is like a friend of Quantum TVs or something?
So there's really
it's so weird. It sounds so
it does. I really don't
intentional.
I don't know what YouTube is doing. It doesn't make any sense in some respects. It did come out that like right after the Ackman posted the hour-long documentary on Quantum TV, basically. He like went on vacation, and like on vacation, like for a couple of days in a row, he like took some selfies of him at the beach saying like some really sarcastic stuff like, hey, woke up, felt cute today. I'm going to go and DDoS a bunch of other YouTubers. Hey, I felt cute today. I'm going to go harass a bunch of people, a bunch of minorities, just like Quantum TV, kind of like mocking the fact that Quantum TV is allowed on the platform. And one of those tweets in that very sarcastic, very openly like, hey, this is just some sarcastic, maybe dark humor, was like, he said, hey, I'm going to threaten in DDoS or threaten and dox some YouTube employees. And YouTube cited that tweet as the reason why they demonetized the Ackman.
This is so weird because it is such a blatant, what's the word? It's unequal. It's an uneven,
a very blatant double standard. That's like almost an under exaggeration of the situation, because it doesn't make any sense. And like, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all, because like the shit that Quantum TV has said on Twitter and in his Discord, like, I mean, don't quote me on this, but like literally calling for the death of gay people, like, or
calling for the death of anyone involved in this drama on Ackman's side.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand how YouTube can look at the Ackman and what he's saying, and then act on that and, you know, demonetize him for that, completely turning a blind eye to the fact that he is literally just parodying the things that Quantum TV actually does and says.
Right.
And yet Quantum TV gets no repercussion from this whatsoever.
Yep.
It just doesn't make sense.
If he wanted to take these like copyright things to court, the Ackman would probably win, honestly. Because like, I think he would. I think he would, because no, okay.
On a fair use standpoint, I don't know about that.
On a fair use standpoint, absolutely, he would win. 100%. I don't even think you.
Wait, I'm sorry. You would say Ackman would win?
The Ackman would win. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I totally misunderstood what you said.
No. I feel like the Ackman would win because
absolutely
he used the content in a transformative way. I feel like.
Oh, absolutely.
And I feel like maybe there's a defamation trial that could happen, honestly. And I don't know who would win that one.
Possibly.
Really
because like this isn't even like, just this summary of the drama hasn't even mentioned half of the somewhat big YouTubers that Quantum TV has harassed and called terrible mean names to and all this stuff.
I don't mean to pretend I know what I'm talking about when it comes to law, but I could say, if you ever heard of this, but tortious interference, because technically Quantum TV is interfering in Actman's business by essentially getting him demonetized.
Yeah.
Now it's not necessarily something he said, but it's something he did, and I think that's what tortious interference is.
Well, then at that point, then they have to prove that Quantum TV was the one taking them down, and I don't think it explicitly said that it was Quantum TV, did it?
It really depends on if Quantum TV's actions are what led YouTube to take action against Actman. If that can be proven, then yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I think eventually Actman will get remonetized because
probably.
Hopefully.
But the question is, will Quantum TV ever face any sort of any sort of trouble for the shit that he's done?
Right.
And that
because there are other YouTubers who, I mean, a lot of people make the argument that what he says on Discord and what he says on Twitter shouldn't be used against him on YouTube because he didn't say or do any of those things on YouTube. But there have been plenty of other instances where that has happened.
Yeah.
Right. And
where people have been banned on YouTube for things that they've done outside of.
Yeah.
And YouTube's own policy is that if you advertise something, if you advertise another platform on your YouTube channel, it still apply. All of it, like YouTube's code of conduct applies to whatever you say on that platform.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought it was just straight that you weren't allowed to advertise yourself on another platform. Like, no, but like so many people saying, "Oh, come look at my Twitch." Like, I thought you weren't allowed to do that,
bro. I have what do you mean? I have Twitter. I have Twitter links. I have Twitter links in all of my descriptions for my YouTube videos.
No, I mean Twitch.
I know that.
Like, it was specifically to competing platforms.
Communist.
No, I swear there was a rule where you're not allowed to advertise your presence on other similar platforms. Like, technically advertising to go to Twitch is like a bad thing.
I couldn't tell you on the Twitch thing, but I was like, speaking of context of like the Twitter of these guys' Twitters and Discords and all that stuff is what I was more speaking about.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like we're ready to move off this topic.
Yeah, probably.
On to some more exciting news. Bayonetta 3 has been popping up in the My Nintendo store right next to a few other games that are also coming soon this year. This does not give the game an official release date, and there have been no trailers for the game or any gameplay shown, but despite all this, Nintendo is still pushing for a 2022 release of the game. But the fact that it showed up on the store
Clock's
means
running
that
out.
it's probably coming within, I want to say, like the next 6 months, I want to say.
I mean, it would have to.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, right. I just realized it's June.
Yeah, man, this year's gone pretty quickly.
Yeah, this year has gone. Wow, this year has flown by. That's crazy.
It's crazy, dog.
Bayonetta 3.
So have you played all the Bayonetta games?
No.
Have you played Bayonetta 2?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
So do you want to play Bayonetta 3?
No.
Then why are we talking about Bayonetta 3?
I just like the characters.
I don't know, man. It was news, and I was like, ooh, Bayonetta 3.
Bro, out of all the news,
No, fair enough.
I mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I was expecting you to be a Bayonetta nerd. I just wasn't ready for you to just go, I don't care about. I just wasn't ready for you to go.
I could become a Bayonetta nerd.
It's news. It's part of the
it's
part of the culture.
Look, just because I'm reporting on something does not mean I'm super passionate or super knowledgeable about it.
If you can at least somewhat care about it, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
The news.
The fact that I have it on here means that I care about it.
I guess.
Like,
Let's talk about something you care about, Claude. How about Diablo 4?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Noc.
Oh, you trying to get on a self-righteous high horse, Noc? Is that the right here?
No, I just felt like it was a little bit hypocritical.
Really hypocritical, huh?
What Diablo? Have you played any Diablo games?
No, but I was remotely. Excuse, you didn't even let me fit. 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 Can I speak? 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 This isn't called the pot called the Battle Black. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So,
okay, Ben Shapiro.
Diablo 4. Blizzard promised Diablo 4 will not be monetized like Diablo Immortal. Diablo 4 store will only offer optional cosmetics and expansions. The only reason why I put this on this list because some of the official gameplay for Diablo 4 was released during the Xbox Game Show on Sunday, and I was watching it, and it looked really interesting, and it looked kind of fun, and it's the most interested I've ever been in Diablo. So please, Noc, get off, hop off.
Okay. Shit.
Anything else you want? Any more complaints?
Dude, literally shut up. L plus ratio, plus you have pimples, plus you're short, plus you're fat, plus you're stupid, and also your mom is stupid. And also, I think that you smell bad. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm calling my mom. She works at Nintendo. Bye.
Yeah, well, my dad works at Microsoft. Fucker.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, well, my dad is Bill Gates.
My dad's retired.
Okay, I thought you said the other R word, cool, and it threw me off for a second. It threw me off for a second.
It would have been funnier if you said that. Yeah.
Jeez. So speaking of Diablo, didn't Diablo Immortal, like the Metacritic score change for it? It's now like the worst rated Blizzard game of all time.
I couldn't tell you, bro.
I'm pretty sure it is.
There's a good possibility.
Because last time we talked about it, it was the third worst, and
what was beating it? What was beating it?
Dude, I don't know. Doesn't matter anymore.
I'm I'm curious now. It's, you know,
I am too. That's interesting.
Well, look it up, man.
I won't look it up right now.
I don't later. Diablo. I feel like so much irreparable damage has been made. I didn't realize that Diablo Immortal was the same game that they were talking about at like BlizzCon like 4 years ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
Was it was it the dude? Was it the guy? Was it the guy
like being all like, oh, what, you guys don't have phones?
Yeah.
God.
They were talking about Diablo Immortal. And then that dude came up and was like, what, is this an out of season April Fool's joke?
Yeah. What do you guys not have phones? Yeah, what are you, stupid? What do you think that Blizzard hates our consumers?
I just love how like they saw the reception, the kind of reception that this game was going to have, and like kept going with it. They released it. They doubled down. They triple, quadruple, fucking 1,000 times down because of how bullshit it is with microtransactions. It's just,
oh my God. That's funny.
How did they not see this being about? The funny thing is, despite the amount of absolute fucking bullshit that they are copying for this, and rightfully so, they probably still make a fuck ton.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably.
It's probably still like it's probably like their most best profitable Diablo game of all time.
Probably.
Despite all this crap.
Yeah, Diablo fans are really, really passionate.
I remember seeing Asmongold was showing a video of like going over this one person's gear, not him specifically, but like looking at this other person's inventory, like a screenshot of it. And he had like literally like $15,000 worth of items just in his bag.
Bro. Oh, no. $15,000.
Like, yeah,
that is a whole car.
That's insane. 15, bro. What would I do with $15,000?
$15,000.
Bro, I need to make a cheap mobile game full of pay to win microtransactions.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, it's probably not even that hard to do, and you will eventually get a couple of whales that are going to battle it out to try and be the best in the game.
Oh, dude, no. I hate that. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. Oh! This was during the Xbox thing that Cord mentioned earlier. But Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal are all coming to Xbox. this is huge news because
That's
usually
interesting.
Persona games stay on PlayStation and they don't go anywhere else. So
gonna say.
this is a big deal. Oh my God. This is crazy. Persona 5 will be coming to Xbox on October 21st, but none of the other games have confirmed dates. This is massive. Like I'm saying words. I don't feel like you guys are getting how big this is.
I mean,
I'm just waiting for the kicker
Dude,
where you go, I've never played a Persona game and I don't even never want to play a Persona game.
Oh
see,
my God.
that's COD. I haven't played them, but I'm interested. Can you tell me about what Persona is?
Persona's basically, it's like a turn-based RPG, but there's a lot of focus on story, and it's really, really stylistic, and the characters are super in-depth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that about sums it up, basically.
It's like Doki Doki Literature Club, except not the second half, but
Not
turn
traumatic.
RPG. Exactly.
No. No. No.
It worked as a beautiful. It worked as a beautiful. It is
No.
beautiful. That was a beautiful explanation. You just don't want to admit it.
No. No, it was not. I will say though, it does have a mechanic of like another world, kind of like the Upside Down from Stranger Things.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of Netflix series, Cord, why don't you tell us about something that was confirmed earlier this week?
Yes. Over the weekend, it was confirmed that Squid Game Season 2 is real by the
Let's go.
creator of Squid Game himself, confirming that he is working. They're officially working on Season 2. Let's go.
I still can't believe I haven't watched Squid Game.
You haven't watched Squid
Oh,
Game
yeah.
yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Huh.
I see bits and pieces of like dudes with fucking PlayStation logos on their heads from what Rachel was watching.
I can't believe you never watched it. That's kind of nutty.
It's a good
Oh,
watch.
man.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I've heard.
I mean, it's not like groundbreaking. I think it was a little overhyped, but it's an enjoyable
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. It's just I would say, stepping back from all the hype of it, it's just a really well done K-drama.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
With political undertones.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Undertones. Undertones might be underplaying it a little bit. It's kind of obvious.
You mean overtones?
Well, listen, man. I could show you a lot of clips of people missing what you would consider very over. It's very clear political messaging. So
Yeah, but some people are just dumb.
Oh. Okay.
dang, not going out for everyone's intelligence today.
Right? Noc has been brutal this episode. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the brutal arc of
It's
Noc.
okay.
I'm here for it.
this
Not-
episode, he snaps.
Noc speaks his full mind 100% of the time. Doesn't hold
That's
anything
what
back.
happens when I drink on the podcast.
This is like the podcast, where like the myth where like people use 10% of their brain. Well, Noc is using 15% of his brain right now, and it's going nutty.
That's
Oh god.
that's so silly.
Bro, have you ever seen that movie Limitless?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
That was insane.
Oh dude, it's like it's literally a whole movie based on that premise, except add in a super sad guy who's a loser in life who finds a drug where you unlock 100% of your brain.
Oh shit, I'm thinking of something else. What's the other movie where that chick accidentally takes a shit ton of this drug that's supposed to unlock your brain, and it even during the movie it has these little cuts where it shows you how much of percent of her brain is being used.
Oh,
I can't remember what the name of that movie was.
The Matrix.
No idea.
No, it's not.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm trying. I'm trying to
Oh my
find out.
gosh. Okay.
God.
While you're doing that,
Lucy.
Lucy. Never heard of
It's
it.
called Lucy. Really good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
In the meantime,
Lucy.
small news. Toby Fox decided to reach out to Nintendo officially and said that he would help them make Mother 4, which is hilarious
Let's go.
because which is hilarious because this is the creator of Undertale, in case you didn't know. And he got his start, I guess, on the internet, modding Mother 2 and creating a ROM hack. So he's got experience. And he apparently went directly to whatever the game director, whoever he is, I can't remember, but he was like, yeah, I'll work on it. Which is interesting because he already is working on Deltarune. Chapter 3 through however many, I forget. Mm-hmm. That was just
Billy Cole should have chimed in then.
3 through 7, maybe.
There you go.
3 through
Sounds
7.
right.
Okay.
Sounds right.
Okay. All right. Cord,
Yeah.
please take us away to another topic.
Wonderful. That was a beautiful transition. Honestly, I really liked the 10 out of 10 transition.
I had nothing.
You know, it's obvious you had.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
One thing. Didn't Toby Fox make music in Pokemon?
Yes,
not
he
a Pokemon.
Did. Yeah, he has.
I thought that's absolutely absurd.
He made music for, I think, Sun and Moon, and it was for Sun and Moon, and he's also working on music for the upcoming game, I do believe.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like how he essentially got his start by pirating by illegally sampling Nintendo games.
Yeah.
And now he's making official music for Nintendo games.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Life's a crazy world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
You're good. Cord?
So also announced during the Xbox game showcase that they are partnering with the Riot for that all Xbox Game Pass members, will have full access to all characters in all Riot games.
Ooh.
From
Jesus.
League of Legends to Valorant to Legends of Runeterra to League of Legends Wild Rift, all of them if you own Game Pass.
Ooh,
jeez.
Wait, that's actually kind of nice. Because there's a lot of characters in League, and you have to pay a lot of money to get all of them.
Yeah.
Or just waste a bunch of time. Wow.
Yeah, that I was watching live, and I think I probably had the most skeptical reaction to anyone. Because the more, like the saying, like, it's too good to be true. Well, Xbox Game Pass just keeps getting better and better, and it's too good to be true. And I don't know what Microsoft's end game is in all of this.
I don't know.
Because, like,
they want to become Steam.
Maybe that's what they're going for.
It could be.
Yeah, you keep adding good features. You keep adding more and more cool stuff. You attract more and more people. And then as you start to become the majority in terms of market share, that's when you start charging for shit.
Mm.
It could be.
It's a very common business strategy.
Yeah, but like Steam's free. You don't have to pay for Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying there. That's true.
It's not like Steam is like this is like Netflix v Hulu debate. No, Steam's literally just a gaming platform where they sell shit. And
realistically speaking, if you make this Xbox Game Pass more and more attractive and there are more and more games on it, at what point do you stop using Steam?
I could be.
At what point do you stop buying games on Steam and just playing them on Xbox Game Pass?
Right. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there might be integration with Steam and Xbox Game Pass.
Wait, yeah, I think we did talk about that.
I want to say that's the thing.
Yeah.
So even that
Can't
theory,
beat him, join him.
Even that theory doesn't necessarily make sense in that context.
Right.
I don't know.
Don't know what they're doing.
I don't know. It's weird. I've felt the same way, honestly, about the Game Pass for like a long time. Because like I don't know, it is just so much, and now they're just keep adding more stuff, which just keeps making me more skeptical.
Right. It's like for me, it's the opposite effect of what they're trying to do. Just like, bro,
dude, are we just like, are we?
I think we're the outliers.
We might be overthinking.
there's no way, no, because they're not. There's like the more and more Xbox gets bigger, the more and more I like come to the. It's like it makes it more obvious that they're not. There's no way they're making money.
Probably not, but they're Microsoft.
Right,
True.
but then what's the end game? Like I just don't know.
The end game is to soak up market share to the point where it doesn't matter what they charge for things, they can start extracting money out of people.
Yeah, I suppose.
Cord is definitely the type of guy to have like a disaster bunker that's like a mile from his house, that's like 30,000 feet underground, has an elevator. And
I just have.
So how does this tie into the current conversation?
Nah, bro.
And I just canned food everywhere. He's got like air filters.
Nah, bro. I just have like 12 gigabyte hard drives with just all of my games installed on them, just in case they get all stolen from me.
Yeah.
I paid for all of my Valorant ops.
Oh. Wow. Anyways. Did you guys see the Capcom thing that happened? I think yesterday, or maybe it was earlier today.
No idea.
There was a big, there was a Capcom event today. I think it was today, and they revealed a bunch of stuff. I can't remember everything. I do believe one of them was that they're making a new Street Fighter game. Hold on,
Street Fighter 6.
They are doing that.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6. That's hype as. That's awesome. And they're also releasing more DLC for Monster Hunter Rise and like just doing a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. I should have taken notes on it, but I didn't do that.
Speaking of new games, what was that Xbox thing that happened recently?
What Xbox thing that happened recently?
It was the presentation.
Yeah, the presentation was this past Sunday. It was. It presented the next 12 months of games that would be coming onto Xbox Game Pass.
So I heard a rumor that id Software was potentially going to unveil something. Did that actually happen or not?
I don't think so. There wasn't. Honestly, it was probably one of the saddest.
Because
I didn't really get.
There's a lot of rumors about a Quake reboot happening. Much in the same vein as Doom 2016.
Nothing about Quake was said during the presentation.
That would be incredible.
Listen, just to tell you the state of how, like, it was an hour and a half, maybe. The one big ticket item that they showed at Starfield, which was pretty underwhelming in my opinion. The most hyped about game I got was Diablo 4, if that says anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Interesting. Anyways, Cord, talk about our last point real quick.
Speaking of the Xbox game presentation, I know a foreign topic to any listeners still here, but Overwatch 2 was given a release date of October, and it was announced that their multiplayer is going to be free to play.
Yay. Nobody wants to play this game.
Yeah, bro. They realized after the Twitch viewership dropped so soon, they were gonna have to go free to play. I guarantee. I almost guarantee you that's what happened there.
I haven't even played Overwatch 2, but I feel like Overwatch 1 is still better. Like more fun overall.
Has the beta actually opened up yet or not?
No, there was a closed beta like a month ago, maybe 2 months at this point.
And that has been closed as well. Like,
I'm pretty sure
Overwatch 2 right now.
Yeah, no. But I think it went on. Maybe it went on for like a week or two. And like the first day, it had I want to say, I don't remember the number, but it was like a moderately high viewership, maybe like 100, 200K. Maybe
XQC was popping off.
Yeah, XQC was popping off, and everyone was like, "Yeah, the game's mid." Second day, it was like 100.
Jeez.
Yup.
Maybe not those exact numbers, but something very similar to where Overwatch was gaining more viewers than Overwatch 2.
Wow,
that's funny. All right, well, something else crazy happened this weekend on, I believe it was Saturday night, y'all.
Yeah.
Something happened Saturday night?
Noc did a thing. Noc
Oh, that's
teleported
right.
to the thing.
He did do a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played my first live show in 8 years. My first live show in America.
Woo.
It was in Chicago. It went pretty well. I guess there was some funny mistakes that I made, but I've got the video. Rocky sent out the video because they did like they were going to stream it, but the internet there was like really shit. So they just saved out the videos, and he sent me the video of it, and I told him before you upload it anywhere, because I think he's going to be uploading, but I'm not sure. Before you upload it anywhere, let me edit it so I can edit out my mistakes.
Nice.
So I do have that edited out. I think I might post it tonight because I've got I might post it to my YouTube channel because I edited it and added some extra shit to it to make it look cool.
Nice.
Yeah, there was like a fuck up that really shouldn't have happened, but for the most part, it was really, really good. Apparently everybody loved it. So
yeah. I listened to I listened and watched to like the first 20 minutes. And I was in a Discord call with somebody else, and I didn't know if you wanted to release this as paid content. And so I was like, I'll watch the first 20 minutes with them, and then I'll leave. So I didn't finish it, but the first 20 minutes, dude, that was such a cool set. That was fun. I like that. There was also a lot of people that were funny in the crowd. There were iconic outfits. There was a guy dressed like just such a normal person, and he was like just busting it down on the dance floor. I feel like I know who you're talking about. It was really funny because like that guy specifically, he looked like you can't tell in the video, but he looks like a fair bit older than like even me. And I swear to God, and like I could be wrong about this, that guy had to have taken drugs. Because it was
he was a little too
1:30 in the morning. 1:30 in the morning, and that dude had the same fucking energy, even more.
Oh God!
I have
he just drank a monster before walking in. Give the guy a break.
Nah.
Nah. He definitely did not do cocaine or ketamine or
MDMA
or MDMA or PCP or
I don't know.
That. No, definitely not.
But yeah, it was incredible. I had a fucking amazing time.
Will you do another one?
Ooh.
I don't know how much I can talk about yet. But
so that's a yes.
It's probably going to happen.
Let's go.
I mean, you can just say one's in the works.
I wouldn't say anything's in the works yet, but I've had kind of a confirmation that I will do potentially another Chicago show before the end of the year.
Well, that would be cool.
Ooh, okay,
maybe
okay.
like nothing is set in stone with the rate that he does them. Maybe before the end of the year. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'll try and get up there to you.
Really?
Dude, of course. That would be awesome. Depending on the time of year.
That'd be great. Dude, if we
it just depends on what I've got going on that week.
We need to film an episode of the pod at the venue like an hour before everyone else gets there.
Oh goodness, that's
just like
have
the whole place to ourselves.
That's very complicated, bruh.
You could do it in the hotel room. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or that. Ooh, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah,
man, you gotta think, man. Noc's like the hour before his show. He's prepping all of his shit and getting ready.
No,
I didn't do much.
No, like an hour before everyone else shows up to the venue. I mean, like before production shows
up. Probably about 5-6 o'clock.
Yeah, like 5 in the morning. We're all just super tired. That'd be great podcast content.
Bro, 5 in the morning.
Dude, okay.
You haven't seen my 5 in the morning, okay?
We have like a really fun night or two out, and then we just talk about it the entire time. That'd be great.
I got to the venue at like 7 o'clock because I wanted to, like, it opened at 8, and I got there at 7 o'clock because I wanted to
that was a nice setup. You guys had like fucking 4 turntables or something like that.
Yeah, like I think I might have been the only one who actually used the new ones. A lot of people mentioned that they were more comfortable using the CDJ 2000s, whereas the 3000s to me, they had a massive screen. They were faster at reading discs. You could even see on the LCD screen, you could actually see, because they were really far apart because they were on the outsides. You could see on one screen the waveform of what's playing on the other CDJ 3000 as it's playing. So I could see the cue points coming up. I was like, holy shit, this is good. I can know exactly when I'm supposed to like drop the intro of a track. Like, I mean, I could have done it by ear, but the fact that it visually showed me the cue point coming up on the other deck was freaking awesome.
That's crazy. All right. Are we about ready to wrap this up, or should we keep talking about stuff, or like what? How are we feeling, guys?
I think we've had a solid episode. You know?
You think we've had a solid episode? All right. I'm trying to think if anything interesting has happened in my life in the past couple of days. I don't think. No, I don't think there's anything crazy. So I think this is where we're going to call it, folks. So thank you all for listening. We appreciate it a lot. My name is Musio. Again, you can find me at twitch.tv/Musio_, MUZI0H_, and on Twitter at It's Musio with the same spelling. Noc, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Noc.V, SoundCloud, same username, Noc.V, and Spotify, the usual Noc.V.
And he says the dot.
He says the dot.
He said the dot. Well, you can find
How
me.
about you, Cord?
You can find me at Cord_gamer on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Reddit, and not OnlyFans.
Or chess.com, apparently.
Or chess.com.
Amazing.
But Chatterbait.
Okay,
Jesus
buddy.
Christ.
All right, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, actually, one more thing before we end. Guys, go watch Cord's new YouTube video. Cord uploaded for the first time in forever. You should go watch and like that content.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Woo! Okay, now we're really done. Have a good week, y'all. Bye-bye.
See ya.